Back. What's up? Back at it again, live real quick on this Saturday morning. What's up? What's good, y'all? What's up? We're gonna jump into it real quick. There's some things to talk about. So I said if some things going on, I'll pull up, Anyway, man, let's just get into it. Yes, Ryan Clark, he made me laugh, y'all. He funny. He breaking down crying. Ryan Clark he's now realizing reality has set in, y'all. See? All that arrogance, he realizing he's fired from ESPN. He realizes, and no more checks coming in. It's just like anybody else. Bills, all this other stuff. And the main thing I'm going to prove today with Ryan Clark, because Ryan Clark has exposed himself. And what I mean is, everything I've been speaking about, y'all, you're going to see it today. So this is the question. If Ryan Clark was actually making all that money on YouTube, if his channel was that big, would he be caring about getting fired from ESPN? All right. We'll get into that. It ain't nothing much. We're going to get into jayz with this son stuff. All right, this son stuff, like, all right, yeah, all right, okay. Everybody already know about that from last year. Everybody said the same thing. Sir, all you got to do is take the test. Sir, we can call, y'all can call Maury back up. You can even make it a little show, Hov. All right, let Maury do the testing, and that's all you got to do. That's what people saying. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's being said that he's suing somebody granny. Somebody tell me what's up with that, man. It ain't nothing, but this is entertainment, y'all. Please understand that. Yeah, man. Allegedly, somebody he's suing his son, his alleged son, granny, for 100,000, something like that. Man, oh man, this stuff need to stop, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's really going on, man. How many of y'all heard Kanye West sold out in L.A.? How many of y'all heard Kanye West broke a record? 70,000 plus sold out in America, L.A. How many of y'all heard about that? And don't tell me you was online the past 2 days and you ain't heard nothing about Kanye selling out SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. What's going on, y'all? What's up? Top of the top. So once again, y'all, there's a lot of smoke screens going on. Yeah, our favorite basketball player, he's going to Philly. Did y'all hear about how in the White House, LeBron James got trashed? Yeah, they had a meeting at the White House last night, and they was roasting. They was roasting last night. Yeah. All right, y'all, I'm just jump into it real quick. We up. I just had to share the video a couple times, let y'all pull up. I just set up, man. We got something for today, man. But yeah, today, a lot of people gonna learn, man. You're gonna see what a big mouth gets you. See? We're gonna get into all of that pride stuff. Y'all always heard these sayings, pride before the fall. But if you ain't watch TV, man, if you ain't watch Ryan Clark, man, you have no clue what pride is. He had a lot of pride on them TV shows, y'all. He was bragging, boasting, talking junk. I used to look at him like, man, he talking disrespectful to everybody. He belittling people. And I told y'all, that's why I was like, I will always try to say certain things. Like, I know some of y'all don't watch football and stuff, but I be seeing some horrific things, man. And I was just trying to tell y'all some of the stuff I be seeing. I'm seeing it every day doing my updates. Like, nah, they getting kicked off. Nope, it ain't getting no better. Come back again, like, man, they getting boring. I'm just like, man, they getting kicked off. So it's another key factor in Ryan Clark getting kicked off ESPN that nobody's talking about. And Ryan Clark, know damn well he don't say this man's name. So I threw it at y'all. Stephen A is the scapegoat. Ryan Clark ain't just work with no Stephen A. We're gonna get into that. All right, y'all, let's just go. I was letting y'all pull up. What's up, LJ? What's up, Robert Green? What's up, you son? Good morning, y'all. What's up, James? Let's go, y'all. It's Saturday morning, man. People need something to wake up to. Let's go. Okay, jayz is fighting the godmother of man claiming to be his son over six-figure debt. Oh, I forgot. The godmother taking over the lawsuit. So this over 100,000. He's suing them for 100. So he's suing poor people for 100,000. So I'm telling y'all, man, this is why I keep telling y'all with this media stuff. People are saying Why are you suing them for $100,000 when you could just take a $50 test? That's all you got to do. So he don't understand. He's making it look like he's financially abusing these people. See, you can hurt a poor person by making them pay $5,000, $10,000. He wants to put a debt on them of $100,000. But all you got to do is take a $50 test. That's what people saying, all right? I keep telling y'all that this stuff is for low IQ people. People that don't have a low IQ is not going for none of this. So today, some of y'all, we can take the IQ test right now for some people. We can do it right now to see where everybody's at. And everybody that's at a low level, you can actually get up to date, all right? Here's an IQ test for adults. So like I said, you look at this chart. See, they're used to hip-hop being in the red and orange. See? They don't understand there's a lot of people up there in that green. And a little bit under that, in that little turquoise green. People in that blue, people in that purple, yes. There's a lot of people at that green. So that's what I keep trying to show these people, man. I try to talk. Look at the bottom, y'all. Look at the red. Because, in that culture, you always in the damn red. That's low IQ, y'all. That's the lowest of the low. So they keep thinking they're talking to people at the lowest level. But meanwhile, they don't understand a lot of people at green. Yeah, man. Remember, that's a culture for youngsters and dropouts and losers. So when you're always talking to them, you start thinking everybody got a low IQ because you're not realizing time has moved past. All right? So I'm just saying that because people are just saying simple and plain. Bro, all you got to do is take the test. Why the heck are you suing these people? All right. There's some people also feel like this whole story is bogus. Some people feel like this whole story is bogus for attention. I have never seen a man fight tooth and nail just to avoid a $50 DNA test. That boy is his son. All I'm going to say this, Jay-Z from the streets, he allegedly to me is just showing nothing but street behavior. He is doing the same exact thing a broke man would do when he don't want to pay child support. He's doing the same exact thing as many people I knew in life that not rich and did the same thing, ducked that test, knowing damn well that's their kid. Making up excuses. Doing everything but taking the test. Guys, I know somebody got tricked. Man, I don't know if it's true or not, man, but I heard about a story, right? Well, somebody told me this. I don't know if it's true or not. They was like, they took their baby father for a DNA test. And allegedly, they were supposed to be like younger. He's supposed to send his brother to take the test. And the child came up, it wasn't the guy. But allegedly, he sent his brother to take the test for him. And that's how this particular guy got out of paying child support. Now, I never heard nothing like that, but somebody told me that. You know what I'm saying? How the alleged baby, like, this was her thing saying, right? She was like, it was his child, but he told me later, basically he denied his child. But this man admitted later on, I sent my brother to take that test back in the day, right? Yeah, my brother took that test. It wasn't me that took it. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that be going all out to duck them tests, y'all, but those be the one. And see, in this situation, this woman had I don't want to put her business out there, but she had like twins. So they was young, and I think he was scared. And he didn't want to be on child support. So he got his brother to take the test, and the test came up negative. But I'm trying to tell you, right? My point is what he's doing like hood street tactics. He's ducking that test. He's ducking that test. Y'all, what is going on, family? So I tell you, some people feel like he make this news up for distraction. Because this news come up every summer. And then it just goes away. Then it comes back. People feel like that's just one of his family members acting like his son. So I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. I don't know. But I know one thing. There's a lot of distractions being taken off Kanyewest success. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about Nicki at that White House. She could be trying to get laws passed for females. Ain't nobody going to know nothing. Let's just go, y'all. Yeah, they was in the White House roasting last night. Let's go, man. This is so embarrassing. What's the fuss, and why can't Jay-Z just do a DNA test instead of fighting? If he is so sure he is not the biological dad, then do it. Why can't he just take the test? And look at those faces. Like, told you, man, people got high IQs, bro. I mean, common sense, man. You know, we're going to get into that, man. People not just going for that. You know what I'm saying? So is the story real or not? Because that's why people start thinking stuff fake. Like, you can't make, all right, guy, all you got to do is take a test. What is all the spectacle about all these shenanigans that's dragging on all this time? But like I was telling people, another thing in this story is this. It ain't about the child. There's so many stories. I tell you, I don't know what's the truth. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I know this whole thing is like 4 to 5 different perspectives. But I do know one of the main perspectives in this story is that the alleged mother was a certain age when it happened. I know that part is the main thing he might be ducking, or that is the only thing in this story that's tarnishing. Meaning, if that's his son, that's not tarnishing. But if it's proven when that woman was saying she got with him at a certain age, that I'm not going to repeat, that is the whole essence of the whole story. Get it? Because she made a statement, the mother's dead, but she made a statement of the age she was when she got with him, and she gave background story on how they would link. So if this was his son to be proven, it would prove her story right. That's what this really is about, in my opinion. So, like I said, if you pay attention, somebody ain't be getting no peace. Everybody knows it's just a test. It's just a test, sir. Why the hell are you so? All right, baby mother. That's my point, baby mother. I don't think y'all be looking at this regular. You know damn well that, okay, long story short, you accusing that man, tell him, step up, be a man, take care of your child. And then this dude find out a way to sue your ass. Or better yet, he make a bet on you. Guess what he gonna do? He gonna call CPS on your ass. So he'd rather call CPS on your ass than to take that DNA test. You know this dude's grimy like that, right? This dude's grimy like that, especially if he know you smoke weed. See? How would you feel about that? He ain't take you to court to sue you, but he called CPS on you. See that? Just to make you lose that. You ain't gonna take me to court for child support because you're gonna lose the kids too. See that? Ground ball stuff, y'all. So either you're gonna take the test or you ain't, right? All right. What up, C man? What's up? I'm just saying that because I mean, I don't know what was expected to come from this, but people are just saying, bro, just why you don't just take the test? All right, so smart people are not gonna bust their head and keep dragging on about a conversation that's simple that we saw got 1 million episodes on the damn Maury show. All right, it's that simple. Let's go, y'all. So now, right? Remember the other day I spoke about how my song was sneak dissing. He did diss people. He dissed anybody. He low-key dissed the people that was going against Jay-Z. My song defends Jay-Z. And I only had to speak about this to show you that my song is another one of Jay-Z's public defenders. All right, so y'all see all the public defenders he got. Now you got another one. All right, my son is a Jay-Z public defender, and I'm saying that because the other day I spoke about it, y'all. I was like, look, my son is low-key taking up for Jay-Z. I say he doing the slick. All right, remember the other day, fam? I say he double talking. He's dissing everybody that got a problem with Jay-Z at the same time bigging up Jay-Z. No, y'all. Told you he was defending Jay-Z, a public defender. When he said these suckers, he called the people holding Jay-Z accountable suckers. That's not right. That's not right. Because if them people felt like he was fighting the fight with them, if they felt a certain way, those are the same people that supported that man. You see, like I told y'all guys, those political movements went into people's pockets. That's why I feel bad for y'all. Because y'all really believe from your heart that you was doing the right thing. But those movements was organizations to organize you to control and structure your money flow. Let me count the ways. So y'all gonna be in these groups fighting. And while y'all fighting, you're gonna be shopping at Amazon and working at Amazon and shopping at Walmart and working at Walmart. And while you're doing that, you're gonna be subscribed to Tidal. And while you're doing that, you're also gonna be back watching the NFL, and you're gonna be supporting your favorite couples and buying Beyonce tickets during the whole time. Yes, because that political organization brings a lot of money. And the whole thing about it is, what they still didn't get, I asked a question over a year ago, which is very simple. And this, I'm going to tell y'all all that love Jay-Z on this perspective, to show you a lot of it's not his fault. And I'm asking you one question. A lot of y'all charge him with being a political figure, but I asked a question. Did he ever talk to y'all from a podium? Did this man ever stand at a podium and give you promises? Did he ever stand at a podium and say what he's going to do? Did he ever stand at a podium and have an ultimate rally as if he was the spokesman? Did he ever do that? Or, in reality, did y'all assume that? Or did you follow behind him because he's just famous and rich? This reality, y'all. So what I'm going to say is, a lot of people got hoodwinked. A lot of people got hurt. And all that's happening now is a big cleanup. Yeah, that's a big cleanup. That's all it is, y'all. They are who they are. And what did I tell family, man? This is stuff I'm talking about. 2026 was going to be the year media gets exposed. Who got exposed this year so far? Charlemagne. Who else got exposed? Media, ryanclark. Told you this the year black media going to get fired. This the year they going to get exposed. This the year meaning they going to get pressure. They going to get the pressure. That's all I meant. You see it playing out. Public defenders. Now y'all got it. Charlemagne might sound public defender because, like I said, Jay-Z only holds power over New York City. The whole New York is his. All right? Everybody in New York with a mouthpiece, they know their position. That's his chessboard. That's it. So he sent the chess piece out called My Son. Who they for, Hov? They for the political people. You know, talk to the political people for me, my son. Here you go, Bob. Charlemagne, he's talked to the educated blacks that think they're smart. He talks to them, and they listen to him. He got somebody for everything you got. Okay, you got a problem with Hov? You in the conscious, organic vibe? You got somebody for that too. Yeah, he got somebody on every level. You into that gangster stuff? He got Fat Joe in them. He got somebody for everybody. So you're not with the rap music. You into the movement, you know, and people. Yeah, okay, he got My Son for you. But here you got it, y'all. My Son is another Jay-Z public defender. You also will see in one whole day, nobody gives no reaction, no like, no comment, nobody cares. My Son defends Jay-Z amid renewal. See, he gets a lot of people with no career, no talent, and he turn them into public defenders. Here you got it. Meanwhile, nobody care about these conversations. Let's move on real quick, y'all. We ain't going to be too long today. It's always about the corporations, family, like I said. We went through this last year. Time for update. People need to grow up. Nobody's bigger than corporations. The plan is you're going to keep talking about people name and worship them because they got $1 billion and $2 billion and still didn't grow up. Nobody's bigger than corporations. I said it last year, but this year I saw people still being big-ass kids. So I like to bring it back up. Nobody's bigger than corporations. Meanwhile, I always ask the question, if people had all this money, why they ain't built on corporation? Every corporation you see had to start from somewhere. If I can look at Amazon, and I know damn well that man started from books. He started from selling books when they were selling records. See, I look at the big picture. I don't know what y'all look at. When they were selling all these records, Jeff Bezos was selling books, physical copies, physical books, like a record store. He was selling books like you sell records. But something happened. When it went into the digital world, he started the digital book. He kept elevating. All right, your people kept trying to sell liquor and prove how tough they are and buy clubs. And no, there's no excuse why nobody else got a nobody's bigger than corporations. When we looked at history, real history around here, early 2000s, what they say, it was Jeff Bezos had like I want to be correct. It was like he had $10,000 to $30,000, something like that. He had like $10,000 to $30,000, y'all. Early 2000s. When they was rappers with millions, Jeff Bezos only had about 30 grand. These are facts. These are facts. So that's why I say something happened. All that was broke down on here. When we was wrapped up in that rap dumb music, the biggest thing on the planet was tech. And the plan was, we're going to be so far behind in time, we ain't going to comprehend tech. Because the plan is when tech get popping, we're going to be the consumers. And that's why to this day, who are the biggest clowns on social media being the consumers. That was the plan. Silicon Valley. All right, went into all of that. So the whole thing is this. Nobody's bigger than corporations. What are you looking at? That's not money. That's not money. You're looking at employees. You're looking at employees. You mean Amazon got 1.5 million employees? Walmart got 2 million, one employee. That's how many people they paid? Now let's look at Target. Target got 440,000 employees. Now, how many people do your people pay? They barely want to pay nobody, right? Or you always got stories about they take people money and want to pay. All right. Why they don't got employees like that? Now can y'all look at this big fantasy of the community and why we don't? Guys, why nobody employ people like that? Why no businesses get started and all them employed? How the hell, what? UPS got 500,000 workers. Nobody's bigger than corporations, y'all. They got to get their money from corporations. They got to get their money from corporations. So I want you to get to your head reality. No matter how much y'all talking protest, you ain't never going to stop Target. Because y'all don't really shop there like that anyway. We ain't stopping nothing. These corporations. He's in a deal with them, corporation. See the level he on? They get deal with corporations. That's what been taking care of their ass. But you better understand something. You see Starbucks. See, a lot of them fell. But y'all know Starbucks started. Yeah, I know somebody started that. So my point is, in 2026, if people did not start businesses and franchises that on corporation level, whose fault is that? And the other thing is this. You also have proof that people made a lot of money, but they didn't employ nobody. Because we're going to talk about RyancLark. These people perpetrate so many frauds. Y'all know damn well y'all work for corporations, but they were talking all that talk. So now I hope you get what I said. That BLACK talk, it was a time when they get you rich. They talking BLACK, but they getting checks from everything you see right here. Corporations. The talk brings in the customers. That talk, it brings in the customers. All right, that's just what it all was about. All right, Walmart got 2.1 million employees. Amazon got 1.5 million employees. Nobody bigger than corporation. And anywhere you see a corporation, you're going to see their face. When Cardi B album dropped out, when Cardi B dropped her album, who she do promotion through? Walmart. Tell you they got cheat codes. When Megan Thee Stallion came out last time, who she do commercials for? Amazon. Bang, bang, bang. Why? Those his friends. What is that? Oh, those were all the Blue Party connections. Bingo, bingo, bingo. The same ones behind Barry. Bingo, same thing. So that's why I say they use cheat codes. See, I told you, y'all got to get your mind right. You got to get your mind right. See, the game they played on you, it was a money game. They know how to play money games. Okay, we trick y'all to protest against Target. Meanwhile, we put pressure on Walmart and get a check for them. See, we use Target as an example. We'll get them the people to strike against you. And then we go get a check from Amazon behind their back. Bop, bop, bop. Whole time, right? When they put Megan on Amazon, that wasn't a deal. All right, the management control the bag. We got a deal for you. Same thing with Walmart. Cardi, we got Walmart for you. Meanwhile, we got them political guys distracted with Target. Meanwhile, we doing business with Walmart and Amazon. Told you, man, you have no clue about where you stand at. You a foreigner because you don't understand your own floor, your country, politics, business, corporation. You don't understand where you spend your money at. You don't understand what nothing about. All right? Meanwhile, they talk about one man. Meanwhile, he stay playing their ass. Check that. Nobody bigger than corporation. All right? You're going to see Tesla on there. You know that already. But what else you know? Tesla wasn't out that long. How the hell Tesla get on that list? Okay, what's the excuses? You see Apple on there. You see it's a rapper. Everything they do, somehow Apple right there. That's right. Somehow they can't do nothing without Apple. Bingo. Oh, remember they said it was a beef between Tidal and Apple. Somebody thought it was going to compete with Apple, but somebody had to sell Tidal. And somebody was mad at Drake because he signed with Apple from day one. Corporation. Nobody bigger than corporation. The corporation drops the bag. See? So therefore, when people trying to control you in this game, or they want you to sign with them, or business, it's because they want to control the bag you get from corporation. And that's why no matter where you see their face, no matter where they at, no matter what they do, you're going to see some brands around somewhere. All right? Because that's why I say at this point, they're being used for walking mascots. But this is the thing, right? They were playing a corporation game. So pick one. You're mad at Target today, but meanwhile, Apple's still going to get the money. Corporation run everything, and they all in business together one way or another. So that's it, man. The check writers. Don't you see Bank of America on there? Don't you see MasterCard? All right. Nobody's bigger than these brands. Let's go. I'm saying it for a reason, man, because the jig is up, man. The jig is up. So, like I say, all these companies you see, well, who you think helped build them up? Who you think? Who's running by? To this day, I want to bet majority of y'all got iPhones to this day. So I always told y'all, it ain't no disrespect. It's just that I understood what all this was about. So remember when I was like, y'all, it's many companies I boycott. I just don't say them out loud. All the companies they were pushing, all the companies that backed them, all the companies I was goddamn what? Protesting. But I don't give my money. Told y'all I know everything I be doing. Nope. I didn't join Facebook till I had to. I don't got nothing Amazon. I don't order nothing from Amazon. I've been down with eBay. I told y'all, I'm not a hypocrite, guys. I've been know about all their movements. I've been know about their whole Ponzi scheme. I've been know about who put that man in office. I've been know all the money they had set up. And that's why all the companies under their umbrella got super rich. That's what all that BLACK stuff was about. And when you had your Benz, you had your foreign car, you was getting that good Exxon Mobil. You feel me? You banking at Wells Fargo, the same company that took Wendy Williams' money. You see what I'm saying? You see Jeff Bezos, you see Jeff, you see Mark controlling your whole life. Controlling your whole life on Facebook. The whole era, they was on Facebook buying, believing, protesting, marching, following. They was getting the Facebook was the mind center. The Facebook was the mental factory that they spent their whole life in. And they were going to spend their whole life in Facebook. Meanwhile, they were going to be the main purchaser of all these goddamn brands the whole time. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they did. Let's go. And we talk about Apple. We ain't just talking about phones. We talking about the AirPods. Man, oh man. They spent so much money. Then they had we ain't talking about our music. Man, we had them in a straight Apple zone. What Apple get them back? Nothing. Did Apple do anything for them? Nope. They ain't protest Apple yet? Nope. So like I say, y'all, it's just talk. It's just talk. It was about money, y'all. See, this is the thing, man. This all I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. People made a lot of money off y'all. And now they just don't want you to find out what they did. That's all it's about. And they're understanding that. Damn, the people starting to wake up. Let's go to the IQ chart. See, they realize, damn, people starting to wake up about that cabinet stuff. They starting to wake up about these money deals. They starting to wake up. So they playing a game real quick called Switcheroo and 3-card money. So you ain't going to know who ran off with the money. That's it. You know what I'm saying? See, but the high IQ people in the green, they're not tricked. It's the people in the red. People in the red, orange, yellow. Y'all don't know what the hell going on. Y'all lucky charms. So meanwhile, that's what it's about. See, that's why he got all these public defenders out here. Because the people, it's a kingdom and a rulership. They understand that. The people starting to rebel. See, it was different levels. Okay, they didn't get mad over this. It takes levels to it. Okay, a lot of them get mad. They didn't get mad. His name was on the list. A lot of them they didn't turn on him when he was known to be Diddy friend. Okay, they didn't turn on him for a lot of things, but they started to turn on for this Kaepernick stuff and Target. Okay. So now they just now starting to wake up. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you again. IQ test. When he first got accused from day one, everybody in a high IQ was on his ass. I wonder, what he really got going on. Meanwhile, the people in the bottom of the red, they were watching the Kendrick and Drake beef. Meanwhile, right? The whole time they was fighting not to be in certain stuff. So now you're going to see, right, a lot of stuff is dead, it's over. Now all of a sudden this Kaepernick stuff comes back up and target. So it's just it's nothing but a new way to come at him and tarnish him, but it also was another way to turn people against him. Okay, y'all didn't turn against him when he got accused of being Diddy's best friend. Y'all already knew he was Diddy's friend. Y'all gave him a pass. Y'all let him off the hook on that. Y'all let him off the hook on all the allegations he didn't have to address. That's one thing. Okay, y'all let him off the hook with the child, whatever. But y'all get mad at the Target situation. Meanwhile, that's the plan too. The plan was everybody was supposed to figure him out. And honestly, what's happening is they pulling magic tricks. It's called Yankee Stadium. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is this. You're not supposed to find out who got all the money. That's the whole kicker. Long as you guys don't figure out where all the money went at. Got it? So don't forget about Tesla. Y'all went Tesla crazy. Let me tell y'all a Tesla joke. When I go to the gas station in my basic ass low-key car, I actually feel way proud and better. I be looking at everybody sitting their Tesla charging it up. I'll just be laughing at them in my head, y'all. I'll be honest with you. I'll be like, you got a Tesla, all this mileage, all this stuff. I'm like, but right now, you ain't going nowhere. So you know what I do, y'all? When I go to the store, some petty-ish, I park where they all charging their car, hop out my joint real quick, go in the store real quick, and be goes, and they still be sitting there. Tell you, that's why I don't rock with them Teslas, y'all. Sorry. They nice. I like them. Tell you, man, Teslas make you a big-ass kid. You be sitting right there, charging up. I done came to the store, ordered with, you still sitting there. Tell you, man, one day y'all understand time is money, too. Yeah, the car saves money, but it also wastes a lot of your time. Are you going to add up how much time in a year you spend at a goddamn gas station charging up? Bingo. See what I'm saying? Time is money, y'all. So that's like say I do a show. Guys, I ain't got time to charge no car up in the morning, go do this, and I got to do a show. I ain't got time for that. So I tell you, it's all the trick. What's up? Now, if you got that Tesla charger at your house, that's official. But all that at the gas, no, y'all. So I threw it at y'all because I caught on. I was like, every time I come out, I always run into Teslas at the light. Then I figured it out. Oh, dummy, it's a Tesla spot down the block where they gas up at. It hit me. I was like, oh, that's why they always go in there. But see, I always do it on purpose though, y'all. I pull up where they all be at. I jump out, look at them real quick. They all be sitting there like 5 Teslas. I go order my stuff, come back out the store. They still be, I be peering. So to me, I be doing better than them. You know what I'm saying? I be laughing. I'm in a basic low-key car too, y'all. So I be telling you, you ain't got to have no foreign. Look, man, my point is, they be in Teslas looking bad. Like, I be looking at them like, y'all just don't want to pay for gas. Y'all just sitting here wasting time. Some of y'all look like y'all sleep in y'all car. That's how I look, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, nah, man, the Tesla had you look like a damn gump. But I ain't gonna lie, they some good cars, though. I just feel like you need 2 cars with those. Put it like this. If I had a Tesla, I just drive. That would not be my everyday car, y'all. I'm sorry. I just drive it on the weekends when I'm chilling. That would not be my everyday car. Sorry. It's just I can't do it. Let's go. Shout out to everybody with a Tesla, though. But that's Elon. That's why I'm saying that, because y'all know them Teslas came out after rap and all of that. So a lot of money went in a lot of places. We saying that because just certain talk shouldn't be said no more. I want the grand hypocrisy was this. Everybody was talking about racism and all this stuff, but these companies was getting all them green dollars from all races. Because that was the plan the whole time. You know what I'm saying? The plan was to get all the money. See, the movements that you join keep you in line. The movements are going to teach you where to shop at. Remember, when you're down with certain movements, you got to shop at certain places. You guys are getting steered like sheep and cattle. That's how it worked. Every organization you thought you was down with led to stores. You didn't get it. That go back since Trayvon too. Yeah. All these movements led to stores. Airbnb. I never get an Airbnb, but I know y'all know movements. A lot of people know movement. You got stirred OnlyFans. Guys, if you tell me your political views, I can tell you where you shop. If you tell me where you shop, I know your political views. Why? It was controlled to be like that. That's why. You in a major shopping cult. See, you thought you was gonna march and protest, but if you do your history, you'll find out you was standing on a lot of Walmart lines. You was buying a lot of Amazon. While you waiting on revolution, whatever you was waiting for, you gonna see you was shopping at these apps every day, picking up packages, and you gonna see ain't nothing changed, but you spent that money. That's what it was all about, y'all. The biggest money grab in history happened in the past 15 years. These are the chart. This is a chart you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? When the lifestyle of everybody's a baller, rich, it led to all of this money right here. Okay, y'all working class people, you're going to buy houses, take out loans, and y'all going to swipe the hell out those MasterCards. All right? The rest of you guys think you're street drug dealers, you're going to go buy foreign cars. You're going to buy a lot of goddamn cars. You're going to keep that gas popping. Y'all going to keep that gas market jumping. And that's why every time y'all got them cars, somehow it was a gas crisis. Right when y'all got them trucks. That's right. Y'all kept that economy going. When these people hop out the trucks, y'all go buy the trucks. Meanwhile, y'all gonna live a life of balling. Meanwhile, y'all gonna have a lot of sex, right? See that Viagra? Bingo, bingo. Viagra making all that money while y'all getting freaky, freaky. Y'all balling, getting rich. You know what I'm saying? From the youngsters to the elders. Meanwhile, y'all got that iPhone making booty calls. Right there, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you on that lap, you on that computer, you on that Microsoft. All right here, they getting paid the whole 15 years, y'all. All these companies. 447 billion. Now we saying that because y'all, who y'all think part of this money? What? At least 50% came out of certain community, right? We might go all over 50%, but we'll say at least 50%. Going straight to the companies. So, like I said, y'all, nobody bigger than corporations. And even wherever he at, you're gonna see that damn Apple Music. Yeah. So let's go. Guys, Pharrell was spotted nervous and scared. Pharrell was spotted being very scary. It was being said that Pharrell was acting very, very uncomfortable, y'all. Because when he was here with Future, magically, they was blasting Drake. Drake got a song, Ran to Atlanta. And just so happened, that song was playing while Pharrell was standing right there. You would clearly see Pharrell look like a deer stuck in headlights. He's scared, y'all. Pharrell is in Atlanta thinking about what he said on that stage with Jay-Z. I spoke about it. Pharrell probably was drunk, high in New York, talking junk on stage. Y'all remember, Pharrell was promoting to unalive people. My big brother, mad. My big brother, ready. You see Pharrell looking scared without Jay-Z, right? In Atlanta, right? All right. It started hitting Pharrell what he was talking about. Uh-oh. Is Drake here? Is somebody going to swing on me? Here you go, right there, y'all. See that? On stage, they got that power. On stage, they great. Very powerful. But off that stage, y'all, mini-me. Pharrell was nervous. Told you somebody was trolling Pharrell. I think Drake paid somebody to play that song, Ran to Atlanta. Yup, so y'all got it right here. Pharrell was nervous, y'all. Soon as that music playing the whole, he like, uh-oh. I think he started checking, make sure nobody gonna swing on him, y'all, for real. Yeah, Pharrell did not have that same energy he had on that stage. He said on stage, they poked the bear. He said, Hov, slay all these fools. Unalive all of them. Talking major junk. I was like, Pharrell, man, why are you doing this? He in Atlanta now, reality set in. Yeah. Y'all see Pharrell looking scared, right? He was scared. He was very nervous. He was moving around. Meaning, when I tried to screenshot this, y'all, I had to take about 15 screenshots to get it right because he was moving around so much, I couldn't get him. He was scared, y'all. He started looking around like somebody gonna come from the back of the curtain. He did. He started, I swear to God, y'all, he started looking around everywhere like, damn, they playing Drake's song right now? He was scared, y'all. Yeah. You see that face, right? All right, y'all. Told you, man, they know what's up. They fronting. And don't forget, man, Future down with Drake too. So Pharrell got nervous. He's like, yo, man, why they playing the song for, man? Why they playing the song? Why they playing Drake? Future playing stupid. I don't know. Meanwhile, Future on Drake album too. You know what I'm saying? Why they playing the song, man? I don't know. No. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's have a little fun. I get to prove a lot of examples. What's up, EK? What's up, Tiger? What's up, Natalie? Good to see y'all. What's up? All right, y'all. I get to prove some stuff, man. All right. I've been knew Ryan Clark was going to be gone. I've been seeing the stuff he been doing, y'all. He also was on the show called Get Up. Get Up comes on before First Take. Guys, Ryan Clark would bark on people like, if you didn't play football, he'll treat you like a nobody. Because I'm telling you, I played. I was in that locker room. He talked like that to you. Talk down to your ass. He was doing that a lot. They don't understand when you see it always a plan, guys. It's revenge of the nerds too. Remember how they used to treat sports people? You got to know sports media, how the players used to treat them. Get out my face. I'm not answering no questions. Get it? Being mean to them all those years, beefing with them. It was payback. We're going to be cool with all the athletes. We're going to use them for attention, likes and views and clicks. We're going to use them for viewership, and then we're going to kick their ass out. So look, right, Ryan Clark did a lot of boasting. Thank you, Natalie. Yo, y'all, it's funny, man. You know all the narratives. They big kids that can't grow up. The narrative of BLACK failure, all the things I spoke about is shown to you, man. This the year, the media and their department, they all going to get finished. Bingo. I had to say these things to bring it clear, y'all, because I still feel like people don't get the truth that's in their face. Ryan Clark, breaking down crying, realizing he is officially now a YouTuber. Realizing that he's an official YouTuber now. So do y'all now see what I said? 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I said that. Now here's the other thing, y'all. You got it. If I'm Ryan Clark and my YouTube channel was so big, would I be crying if I got fired? Or did I get fired maybe because I ain't got no views on top of that? Maybe because I'm grandstanding on he was on 2 different shows. Meanwhile, you ain't bringing no traffic, disrespecting people. I saw it myself, pushing racism. Guys, I want y'all to get, when I tell y'all these things, I watch it for myself. It is a lot of people that are not racist, and they got love. But it's people like him that rub people the wrong way and make them don't like you. It's like they put agitators in public spots to make people don't like you. That's how it is. Because Ryan Clark, one of them dudes. Because I'm one of the people like, yo, man, I wish he just shut up. Because I know he be doing, y'all, instigating, gaslighting, calling themselves speaking up for the community. It ain't no community. Speak up for yourself. But when they play this game, his dumb opinions become your opinions. He pushing agendas that you ain't even with because they trained to do that. But people got tired of it. Also a gimmick. Because we know, Ryan Clark, you know damn well you mess with all, you deal with all races, fool. You play with the Steelers, you know you got white friend, white. Why you kept pushing this black stuff? Or why you kept feeling like you got to be the voice? So it's a lot of stuff he did, but he now realizes he's a damn YouTuber now. He realizes when reality sets in. The fact that he knows no more of them nice ESPN checks. No more checks. No more $2 million guaranteed contract. Guys, they start thinking they can say whatever they want. Now, I'm going to tell you again, in the era of Barry, they can say whatever they want. Not in this era. That time has passed. They have been charged with dividing the country with their racist views and opinions. They have been charged with promoting, you got to pick a side. I told y'all the new racism, the new division was not just black and white, it was red and blue. So some of them, Ryan Clark on TV playing a black and white game and a red and blue game. See what I'm saying? See, what y'all didn't know, the reality is, y'all literally shame and come down on people or act like gangbangers if somebody black did want to be red. Y'all got a problem with that, don't you? See, that's the problem. That's what you're not supposed to be doing. It's the same as religion. If somebody got a religion, you can't act a certain way. You gonna act tough to somebody because they religious views? That's what y'all do. See, but I knew on TV that behavior wasn't gonna be permitted. Because let me show you how fair it is. Now, the same thing Ryan Clark was doing, y'all, same thing Steve Colbert was doing. Steve Colbert was up for a $50 million contract, but he kept pushing certain views and opinions. That's what got his ass kicked off TV. Same thing with them. It ain't about just, it's a lot of stuff they just ain't gonna tell you. It's a lot of his views and opinions he was pushing hard that was rubbing people the wrong way. And he was grandstanding on people that didn't play football. So if you ain't play football, you don't know what you're talking about. I played. He was doing stuff like that. No, Ryan Clark, I bet you y'all ain't gonna say that about Mike Greenberg, because you was Mike Greenberg homeboy. He looked out for you. And you got cocky because Mike Greenberg was your man. He had you on Get Up. And then Stephen A was your other homeboy. He got you on First Take. You got big-headed, buddy. I watched your whole career. I know what happened. Now, I double dare you, triple dare you to say Mike Greenberg's name. You ain't going to say his name. And that's why the blacks going to put it on Stephen A. Because you ain't going to say that about Greenie. Do you see them on TV laughing at Ryan Clark? How many times I showed y'all them on TV laughing at Ryan Clark? Remember that time a while ago I showed you they were holding their head, Ryan Clark talking, they holding their head, holding their face. This is how much. Now you look at this, guys. I want y'all to get this clear. All people that don't understand that these guys are liars and they spin narratives and they think back to the low IQ test. Being that they got college degrees, they think everybody in the community got a low IQ, y'all. I'm not playing with you. They think everybody in your community got a low IQ or the highest you go is yellow, maybe purple. But they don't know a lot of people at that green. So they talk down to you like you're an idiot. So I'm saying that for a reason. Now look at this picture, y'all. Okay? I don't care who you are, right? Look at this picture. Why the hell you think they laughing? Mina Khan's Asian. You see the other woman laughing. Even now, why they laughing at him? Why? Why? So my question is, do you want people like this always talking about your race and talking about you and how they the voice of your community and I spoke up for people? Do you want that? You see them laugh? This is national TV. Guys, I can show you 100 times this happened. To him and Stephen A. Mainly Ryan Clark. Because Ryan Clark was trying to beat Stephen A, y'all. That's also why I think Stephen A didn't care about his ass. Because I'm going to be honest, I saw it. I've been saw it coming. I'm like, Ryan Clark, he's trying to be a personality like Stephen A. And he started getting his clout RC. When he started feeling himself, he started wearing a RC pendant. A Ryan Clark pendant on his jacket with RC. He started feeling himself. Even Stephen A ain't do that. Stephen A ain't go get a big butt and say, Stephen A SAS, you know what I'm saying? Stephen A Smith with him. He was doing that. He was feeling himself, y'all. So I was watching it. Now, before that, when Ryan Clark used to just get analytics and leave, he was cool. He was smart. But he started trying to be a personality and it made him a cornball. You see them two women laughing at him, bro? All right. He was embarrassing himself being a clown, y'all. Robert Griffin III got fired being a clown. Ryan Clark got fired for the same thing. You see the woman laughing at his ass? That's national TV, y'all. For that woman to bust out laughing national TV, come on, bro. They laughing. He's a clown. He would say idiotic, like he would say dumb stuff too to think he gonna go viral. I don't know what he was doing. He crying now, y'all. Reality sets in, he's a YouTuber. If that, so y'all, they got exposed for fake views, y'all. If Ryan Clark was really getting money and that channel was big, he would be happy. You know why? Shit, I got more time to put into my channel now. And like I said, if he was really putting in viewership and money for ESPN, guys, they wouldn't have fired him. That's just how it worked. They would not fire him. Now, y'all see that guy with the glasses, Swagoo? I saw him curse on national TV. He did a couple bloopers on TV. One time, he was eating on TV like, damn, this is some good-ass chicken. He didn't know they was recording. Yup. Facts. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of, but he ain't get fired. Because you know why? He deal with analytics. He be dealing with certain stuff. He don't be always goofing off. Ryan Clark started feeling himself, y'all. So check it out. Ryan Clark, if your views is big, you still be there, brother. And on top of that, you wouldn't be crying. You crying like an average black man that got fired from his job and need a goddamn check and the rent due. You crying like an average man, sir. And you was working out in Planet Fitness. So at the end of the day, Ryan Clark, why the hell are you crying if your pivot show is so big? But I told them all, and ain't no money on YouTube like that. They be perpetrating. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, you going to see. They don't want you to know they stuck on a low level and they need those checks. All this YouTube was for them being greedy. But see, they also don't know the behavior they portrayed on YouTube and in public is why they say, you know what, you might as well just stay where you at. No, Ryan Clark is now crying because he realizes he is a certified YouTuber now. That's all it's about, y'all. All my people, okay, since they always talking about race, my people that know that race, you know damn well that's that face. When the goddamn bills due, what the hell I'm going to do now? School coming up? Shit. Y'all know what face that is. That's the face of distress. Know what I'm saying, y'all? This man, know why it's funny to me, y'all? because if you didn't see him talking all that shit on TV, that man talked hella crap. But a lot of y'all saw this clip. People trying to say this the clip that got him fired. I'm going to say this added to it. This ain't the reason why. He did a lot of stuff like this. You see, he got his RC button on. He's feeling himself. He's on a Greeny show talking to that man like he was a nobody. Having arguments on national TV. Like, you know how in public, right? Say you my people, my friend. We got a disagreement. All right, we'll talk about that later. We ain't going to be in front of people pulling up. Man, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, you stupid, man. We ain't going to do that. He doing that on TV trying to embarrass his own co-workers. You can't do, you get what I'm saying, y'all? That mean he was arrogant. Bro, you can't try to make your co-worker look stupid on TV. You can't even make your co-worker look stupid in a meeting. Certain things you don't do. He was doing it on national TV. Like, I know what I'm talking about. You ain't playing. I'm watching the whole time like, all right, he going to be fired. Stephen ain't got nothing to do with that. Because you know what else? Michael Greenberg. Greeny, they call him Greeny. He really favored Ryan Clark. He ain't going to say Greeny name. Nobody going to say Greeny name. Greeny got his ass fired. Guys, do you see that face? Now, remember we looked at the pictures of Ryan Clark in the gym. He was trying to prove to us, I don't care about that job. I said, y'all, he's perpetrating. That man know damn well he's hurt. What happened the day after that? He started crying. It was the way they did it. Bro, he cried. Bro, but see, what Ryan Clark don't know, I know a dude just like him. I told bro and him about it. Had a dude at the job. He always try to act hard. One day, he tried to act hard with the supervisor, and they fired his ass. It was funny. When he got fired, his ass started crying. I never saw that man cry. I'm like, bro, you ball your fist up at the supervisor. What you think was going to happen? He started crying because he thought about them bills, bro. I can't go home. I need my bills. So I know what that crying. No, that ain't a cry because you got fired, y'all. That's a look when you know you ain't got no more money coming in. Y'all know that's what look that is. That's the look when you know damn well you have no more money coming in. What the hell I'm going to do? So Ryan Clark. Guys, I know damn well y'all use fake views, bro. If you were making the money you make, meaning according to y'all platforms, y'all would have way more money. But I already know the views from YouTube have not been transitioning at all. And y'all, it been reversed. See, ESPN try to pay y'all to help bring ESPN views. You thought y'all was gonna work at ESPN to bring your ass YouTube views. That's why they had to fire your ass too. Because they was trying to tell you, save that for your platform. You're gonna need it. So yeah, Ryan Clark now realizes he's a fellow YouTuber. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the club. All right, you, Marcellus Wiley. Congratulations, y'all. You made it to nothing. You see Greenberg? Greeny? That's Ryan Clark real backing. See, it wasn't just Stephen A, y'all. Greeny would feature on this show a lot. Greeny had love for him. Greeny also used him for the black character. But you ain't going to hear Michael Greenberg name. Because Greeny got clout. Greeny also got a few people fired. Mike and Mike. Meaning Greeny going to be there. He's an ESPN mascot. He ain't going nowhere. But see, Ryan Clark ain't going to say nothing about Greeny. Because Ryan Clark was talking slick. That's why I'm telling y'all that. He was saying other people did stuff and they didn't get fired and all this. He's talking nonsense, y'all. No, y'all, this is the look of failure. He realizes, damn. He was on this show called Get Up and he was on First Take, 2 shows. Meaning Ryan Clark never needed to start no stupid-ass YouTube channel. But now, Ryan Clark, you made it easier for them to say goodbye. I told them all. Let's go back to corporation. They don't see the big picture. If you are a big corporation, you got money invested into these guys. You got them in contracts. But you see them on YouTube having these certain conversations. Or you see them on YouTube doing low-level stuff. Then you realize, why the hell are we paying him anyway? Guy, why are we paying him $2 million a year? If he's on YouTube doing nothing, let him just stay there. He's not giving us proof to even pay him no more money. So I told you what it is. For black media in sports, this their year for failure, and YouTube is their last stop. They're not getting them. If Ryan Clark don't get a job within the next week, he finished. What else they didn't tell you? The NFL is now in partnership. So You ain't going to be on there talking about people a certain way. Hey, you got it. No, he's done, y'all. Ryan Clark, after all that talking tough, has now realized he's a damn YouTuber. And he now has to work every day like the rest of us. That's it. He will now have to check his views, his analytics, and check his monetization like everybody else. That's right. And here, one thing about YouTube, y'all, you never know how much you're going to get paid, and you never know how much going to be on this month. It's never the same. So like I say, he going to miss them checks. He going to miss them checks. Just like Shannon does, welcome to the club. Y'all didn't realize somehow they kicked every so-called football media out the media. Got it? This is what Ryan Clark was doing on TV, y'all. You see them people in the background laughing at him? Ryan Clark was trying to be like Stephen A. He was trying to be like Michael Irvin. Oh, my God. Oh, man. He was doing all this wild stuff, y'all. I swear he was straight clowning, trying to be like Michael Irvin. Saying to him, Michael Irvin. His ass got fired up ESPN. I knew he was going to get fired. Guys, what I knew was, I'm trying to say this so politically correct and respectable. I knew that the show was over. Guys, I call it the Chitlin Show. The Chitlin Show was in power during Barry, man. They will get money. Meaning, bro, if you got a name, you go on TV, create a persona, act a damn fool, you'll get money. And you're going to see Shannon Sharp acting a fool. Michael Irvin acting a fool. Ryan Clark started trying to act a fool. So you'll see Stephen A., that behavior. I'm telling you, you got to act like a wild black man. I'm telling you, man, they're going to win. See, they was getting paid off that, y'all. If you please understand that. Corporations understood this shit, man. Look, we don't want to be boring. If we want to get this money, we need some entertainment. We need some dudes that's going to really act a fool. And that's what happened, y'all. So Ryan Clark started doing it. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I watched it all play. Same way I know entertainment, I know sports every day. So I'm watching him trying to be an entertainer, but I'm like this. Ryan Clark, you don't know those days are up, bro. They not tolerating that behavior on TV no more. You got to be smart, y'all. You can't be doing all that. So he didn't get it. He thought he was going to be like Michael Irvin and them, yelling and screaming at the camera. No, they fired all their ass, y'all. Nah. But see, this the kicker. Michael Irvin got a new job with Netflix. So, yeah, Michael Irvin got a YouTube channel. He always had it, but he got to deal with Netflix. That let me know his worth was still good. Michael Irvin is still worth something. 3-time champion. So my point is, you know, see, when a person get fired and then another company pick them up, that's how you know they still relevant. But like I said, Shannon Sharp on him perpetrating. Ain't no major company pick his ass up. That's why I tell you their views are fake, bro. Reason why I say that, when I say fake, if their views could make these companies money, trust me, their views don't transition. They don't transition themselves. If you average 100 a quarter mil, they can use those numbers. Because while you on TV, the commercials coming on, guy. That's where the money's at. So when you're not bringing traffic, they're not putting up with your crap. You were trying to steal their traffic for your YouTube channel. So that's why they cut y'all ass off too. Same way with Shannon. Now, Shannon probably ain't start Nightcap. And he wasn't doing Club Shay Shay. He might still be on TV. But I tell you, this YouTube stuff make them clowns. It's the stuff they say, the stuff they do, they got tricked. I'm on YouTube. I'm going to just keep cursing. I'm on YouTube. I'm going to keep saying the N-word. I'm on YouTube. I'm going to keep acting ratchet in the hood. But what they was doing, scaring corporations. Showing corporations, man, we ain't got to pay them nothing. Look how they really act. See, when they in the office, they act one way. They talk proper English. They use respectful language. They always show us their intelligence. But see, what they didn't know is, when they was on YouTube, we was watching a true personality. And they understand that. When people show you who you are, you let them, you give people enough rope. So when they come on these corporations, they want them contracts. They are so professional and educated, and they actually talk Caucasian. But see, behind our back, when they get the money, they be on their platforms talking junk and acting street and telling their old stories about how they beat people up and how they used to gamble and how they was getting high. See, they thought they were going to keep taking our money and then go and telling them stories to their people. See, now they made it where your ass going to stay telling stories. Every day, you going to have story time. You're going to be like Marcellus Wiley. You're going to be working on YouTube, but every day, you're going to keep talking about how you worked at ESPN and Fox. Yeah, you're going to be a loser, guy. See that? Ryan Clark, he's a loser now, y'all. This man woke up, he's crying because he realized, God, he was in the middle of the interview trying to explain why he got fired and start breaking down. He started breaking down in the middle of the story. That's how you know it hurt. He couldn't finish the story. See, I told you when you act tough, in the end, guys, you're going to crack the most. All that acting hard and tough is what break you in the end. He got fired in the middle of the damn show. It hurt him. He probably like, damn, he was hurt, bro. All right, he got fired in the middle of the, guys, he was working on this show right here when his ass got fired. If I'm not mistaken. So my point is this. He's talking about what happened, but it started to hit him. He was hurt. They fired me, you know. I just finished the take. He's realizing, damn, they did me dirty. No, it's because your big ass mouth, Ryan Clark. Y'all got a big mouth, y'all. That big mouth of yours, man. Never know when to shut up. He on television embarrassing coworkers. You don't know what you're talking about. I played in the locker room. I got championships. You don't, sir. You don't know nothing about football. You can't talk to that man like he said, Ryan, I don't give a damn if you play football. And mind you, they looking at Ryan like, yo, what are you doing, man? What the hell is wrong with you? Clown, y'all. So you got it? What else? What this guy say about Ryan Clark? 49ers Nick Bosa celebrates Ryan Clark being fired. Celebrates. Told you, man, because he was talking junk. You know what Ryan Clark said about this man? Ryan Clark started gangbanging on him. Ryan Clark said Nick Bosa understands that when you wear that hat, you take a side. You take a side of division in a sport that's supposed to bring us together. You know what hat he talking about, right? So he wore a particular hat, Nick Bosa, and Ryan Clark tried to shame him for wearing that hat. Hey, you know wearing that hat called division, right? Y'all gangbangers, man. So I told you, I'll make it clear for you. Anybody going against that hat, your ass ain't going to have a job. So y'all ass 2024. Y'all ain't listen, so there you have it. There you have it. Y'all on YouTube, if you don't listen to me, I told y'all, anybody going against that hat, your ass going to be fired. Did I lie to them, y'all? Told you, I ain't a genius. I just knew what time it was. I'm just a guy who know how to stay out of trouble and stay away from trouble. That's all it is. Told you, anybody going against that hat, you better keep it to yourself. That's all that happened, y'all. This the stuff he was doing on ESPN. Look what he said about Nick Bosa on national TV. Look. Nick Bosa understands that when you wear that hat, you take a side. You take a side of division in a sport that's supposed to bring us together. See? No, you're supposed to come together no matter what religion or political view, jackass. If you're my teammate, my sexual preference shouldn't matter. My religion shouldn't matter. Who the hell I vote for? You're trained like that. What are y'all trained about? Worry about people's sexuality because you're sexist. Worry about people vote for and worry about people's religion, but you ain't got religion. That's you guys. Always worried about other people. Meanwhile, you don't know the hell you are. That's the problem. Get it? You the same. Y'all the same people. Did you vote yet? You should think about voting, man. Get out my face. Get out my face with that damn paper. I don't vote. You know how you gotta tell you there's a lie they ass? I voted already. Or you know how I tell you dumb ass another lie. I'm a felon. You know felons can still vote, man. Get out my face. That's y'all clowns. Meanwhile, I ain't never voted a day in my life. I just have fun cooking people. I like cooking people that think their vote counts. Yo, don't pay me no mind, y'all. For real, I'll be stupid sometimes. So look, right? All my young men, understand this, young men. It's okay to cry. The thing is, bro, don't try to play the tough role. And then when you realize you ain't that tough, you start crying. See, don't talk junk about the white man on his platform and know damn well you need a corporate check. See that? Don't talk all this talk about race and political views when you know damn well they're the same people that cut your check. This is how I knew that they were sick in their head and delusional. When you're on national TV and you're not understanding the smarts of Jordan, I don't got a side. Hey, everybody bought sneakers. Understanding smart political views. What? I'm on a platform. But when I'm on a platform, all corporations are tapped in. All money is watching. All people are watching. But I'm going to keep giving my little peanut view of life. And I'm going to keep talking about race and my political opinions. Meanwhile, I'm never looking at all other people I'm pissing off. Therefore, I never realize when I'm messing up money And therefore, you got to get your ass fired because you don't comprehend business, fool. Now you talk all the political stuff on your platform on YouTube. Talk everything you got to say on YouTube, bro. Don't cry. Because if your YouTube channel made so much money, I'll be happy. Why? Shit, I can make money on my channel. I don't got to go back to work. No, y'all, they needed them checks. They started YouTube channels to appear relevant to the black community. I'm going to say the same thing about Gilbert Arenas. Ain't no such thing as a big show getting canceled. And what you jack picklehead YouTubers don't get, y'all make them big by keep saying their name. By y'all keep saying their name and recycling their content, you actually made them bigger than what they were. Meanwhile, in reality, no show that averages 100,000, 200,000 going to get canceled. It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. They're all tap dancing because they be in contracts. But when you come to blacks, you got to act like everything is black owned. But it's lies. Lies. They're all YouTubers and has-beens, all right? Ryan Clark is your proof. Crying after he realizes, God damn it, August rent due. He realizes, y'all, no more acting tough. He in the middle of the interview breaking down, crying. The day before that, he acted tough. Man, ain't worried about that job. He dancing. I said, guys, he fronting. Man, he hurt. That nigga hurt lifting weights. What happened after that? Ryan. So a pity party was online. They didn't have to do him like that. It's messed up how they did Ryan Clark. Stephen A should be his friend. Take up. Shut up. A bunch of dudes got already fired. Talking about it ain't right. He got fired. No, it's embarrassing, man. The whole ESPN staff is a YouTuber. It's for real. Bro, I was a loser smoking weed watching ESPN. Guys, I will tell y'all the truth. I was smoking weed, bagging up weed like a straight loser in Brooklyn, New York, watching all of them on TV. Jamel Hill, she a YouTuber now. All of them was on TV. Marcellus Wiley, Jason Whitlock, Skip Bayless, man, they all YouTubers. They ain't get it yet, man. They kicked their ass, bop. But I was watching them when I was a straight loser. So now they, man, I'm doing better than them because I never even made it to TV and got fired. Fool, I ain't never got fired from a regular job. You got it now, right? Don't feel bad if you got fired. They got fired a lot. Check it out. Fired ESPN star Ryan Clark breaks down in tears as he opens up an emotional interview. This man did an interview on his own channel and started crying, couldn't even finish. You got it? After all that acting tough, I ain't never seen Michael Irvin cry when he got fired, fool. Michael Irvin got fired from 3 networks. Michael Irvin got fired from NFL Network. Michael Irvin got fired from ESPN. Michael Irvin got fired from Fox. I ain't see him cry not once. Michael Irvin still got a job on Netflix, y'all. These are facts, man. You know what? A lot of people like Michael Irvin. And I'll tell you this clear as day. Michael Irvin doesn't play race. He don't talk race. Michael Irvin got all fans, y'all. So I kept telling you a million times, if you're not diverse, you ain't going to be on that TV. See? If you know Michael Irvin, y'all, he be with blacks, whites, everybody. He's not racist. He don't talk race. He keep it all sports, entertainment. That's why he keeps a job. Understand that part. You guys got caught up in the era of telling your damn political views. Stupidity. So let's go. Let's go to their cousin. Marcellus Wiley, a strange wife, claims NFL star violated. I just want him to know his channel's sinking after this, but I wanted you to see what they said about her. That's a man, Damon. Now, they ain't a man. I did research. I ain't gonna lie. Marcellus Wiley had to do homework. That's not a man. She's a lady. But I just wanted you to see, bro, you have nothing to be proud of. That's it, bro. All right? Here's the joke. Pat McAfee told he runs ESPN. Clearly gotten all the woke out the building. Word is, Ryan Clark, you was woke and your ass got kicked out because you ain't get the word. The woke movement been over since 2024, Jack. Word is, Pat McAfee got everybody kicked out with the woke movement. Y'all didn't get it. The code of woke movement is people that sleep that think they up. That's what it was all about, y'all. That's right. The woke movement is the ones that did all the shopping. It was a trick, y'all. Yes, the woke movement was a bunch of people with low IQ. Everybody with a high IQ just stick to themselves. The woke movement was really people with false light, y'all. Yes. Yes, they were brainwashed. Yes, that's why they put up this chart. Shout out to all my high IQ people. I'm always gonna keep it up to date, man. This the new judgment of America, y'all. Ain't no more talking. It's either you got a high IQ or a low IQ. That's it. And when you open your mouth, we know exactly who you are now. I told them this ain't about race. It's not about race. Low IQ, high IQ. All right. So the reason why they all fell off because they're not talking to people with low IQs no more. But the word is the woke IQ had the lowest IQ. The woke movement had the lowest IQ at everybody. And the plan was, only time you're going to be woke is when you lined up in front of that store in the morning, waiting for them damn Jordans to come out and them TVs, fool. The woke movement had y'all outside at Black Friday at Walmart. Y'all was up pretty early. Yeah. It's the truth, y'all. The trick was they're going to put y'all in imaginary, like y'all going to be fighting, but it really was to get y'all all together, so y'all be in Facebook groups and shop together. That was it. Yeah, I told them 2024. I just didn't know time would go this fast. I told them the woke movement was over, y'all. The woke movement got bad. When I saw them joking on the woke movement in a damn TV show, he said, son, I feel woke again. He said, not like that stupid ass movement. I ain't talking about them weirdos. I said, damn. I said, nah, they didn't get it. That woke movement over, y'all. That whole thing was the woke movement. It was all part of it. It was called a bunch of people that think they so damn smart. All of a sudden, they waking up to shit that's old. Meanwhile, they don't know they still sleep, and they going to get played in the end. Or everybody call themselves woke. By the time they wake up, man, they ain't going to have nothing, no community, and it somehow they're going to be another government shutdown. That was a joke. They was woke, but they wasn't getting their ass up going to work. They was up early woke on YouTube. So the whole thing with the woke movement was y'all just conscious online. That's it. That's why I say it was imaginary. Y'all whole consciousness was y'all stating y'all opinions online. That was woke. The woke movement all took place online, y'all. And that was the trick. See, they going to be online talking the woke movement, but they all going to get tricked to go shopping. So I promise you right here, I prove it. When the woke movement was going on, what was happening, y'all? They were still shopping at Walmart. Don't forget, it's two things. They shop at Walmart and work at Walmart. While the woke movement was going on, they shopping at Amazon, working at Amazon. They working at Amazon, bringing the products to. Look, y'all, Amazon was the first company to bring packages to the projects. Straight hood. Amazon, the first company to bring products. And you go order with a food stamp card. And they know damn well they would order the hell out the Amazon. The woke movement was a trick. You're going to be in the house protesting online. Your job is to go at For No Fame, slander his ass all day. Meanwhile, you're going to be ordering Amazon, and your broke-ass boyfriend going to be delivering that shit. That's what happened, y'all. In Atlanta, they was in the woke movement, standing up, working at Kroger's, and buying E. coli lettuce. It was a big trick, y'all. The woke movement was to keep them in a big movement, but all they going to do is shop, y'all. That's it. And when they finish shopping, ain't none of these companies going to get them shit and lay their ass off and get them low-ass time. What happened, y'all? You got it now? All right. That's all it was. It was a trick. The woke movement got everybody rich. They was getting up early, protesting online and shopping. That's all it was, y'all, straight up. That's why Hov threw that joke at y'all. All y'all gonna do is talk on Twitter because he know the game. Fool. Y'all only talk shit online because we trained and taught y'all to do it. So all y'all gonna do is talk online and order merchandise. That was the whole name of the game. So that's what it was. And every rap concert y'all went to, that Apple Music was right there. They was calling themselves in the woke movement, driving Teslas. So I tell you guys, please just let it all go. I got love for y'all, man. Just let it all go, man. Please, man. I want y'all to live y'all life and just stop it with this nonsense, all right? You wasn't born to be freedom fighters, man. So you got it? Meanwhile, they was in the White House roasting. They was roasted, man. So we know the president roasted LeBron before, all right? The word is he told LeBron, you can come play for you can come play for the WNBA team, sir. And I mean, he knows him and LeBron told him they got smoke, bro. They got straight smoke. So people forget we went into it already. I don't want to go there. LeBron called this man a bozo, a clown. So when LeBron had backing, I'm gonna say it again, LeBron had a certain backing. LeBron was the face of the woke movement. The woke movement specialized at a lot of emojis. That's how they talk. A lot of emojis and just saying crazy stuff online and showing everything off. So LeBron started that. LeBron responds. He'll put one emoji. The woke movement. So when he had a certain backing, he was talking cold about the president, y'all. He called the president a bum. He was like, man, I don't want my daughter looking up to him. Somebody said, so LeBron, you want your daughter looking up to Diddy, huh? And that's when that video dropped on him. If he would have never talked junk about the president, you would have never saw that video. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. You would have never saw that video. They said, what, LeBron, you don't want your kids looking up to him? Meanwhile, they dropped the video with his kids talking to Diddy kids. So I know everything that been happening to LeBron. I know why. And LeBron been fronting. So guess what? The president threw some more shots at LeBron. What else the president say? He said, Jordan, my favorite player. Let's go. Let's go. Because you know LeBron, they said they asked the president, what you think about LeBron going to Philly? Here you go, man. Longtime critic LeBron James is maybe a racist. So LeBron got labeled being a racist, y'all. He did. He got labeled being a racist. Because he always talking certain talk. So here you go, right here. The NBA superstar opposes MAGA and has repeatedly blasted the president. Told you he dissed the president about 3-4 times. Straight up. Disrespectfully. Because that's why I told you how to joke, right? When I was like, LeBron them got set up, I'm going to tell y'all again, I don't like talking about this stuff, man. Remember when the president and Barry was sitting down laughing? I told you they were trolling, man. When Barry was sitting down laughing with the president, that meant LeBron kiss your ass goodbye. And Jay-Z. I was telling y'all that. LeBron was like, oh, shit. Meaning, you was able to talk that junk when Barry was in the office. But see, when they was dissing the president, and you seen Barry sit with the president, the thing is, you ain't seen Barry with LeBron and Jay-Z yet, since. That was my way of saying he washed his hands at them. And they were trolling them. I got y'all to say all that stuff about Trump. I got y'all to go against Trump. Meanwhile, me and Trump cool, fool. Meanwhile, y'all out back down. So that's why I say that was the joke. But all those who get the big joke, y'all get the joke. All right? When him and Barry sit down, I took that ass kiss your ass goodbye, woke movement. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Check it out. Let's go. So he said right here, right? Look. LeBron on some real deal. LeBron labeled a racist. So the eyebrow-raising jab came as the president praised his good friend, Michael Jordan, while weighing in on a debate over which basketball icon deserved the title of the NBA's greatest of all time. So I already told you, man. Now that y'all figured it out, Jordan always been down with them, y'all. We went back in history. Guys, your mind had to be under mine. Oh, boom. I'm not going to go through it again, man. Just a lot of them ain't who you think they was. Al Sharpton, Michael, they all hit it. Oprah, Magic Johnson, they read, y'all. They read. It's just that they knew they wouldn't get the cool black support. It's just different things, man. Mike Tyson, y'all knew these things. Don King, they always been down. But it wasn't cool. And one thing they understood, this the whole game, y'all. They know political views mess up money. All sides know that. Political sides mess up money. So that's why I also spoke about how a lot of people, political views, been in the closet for decades. For decades. Then some of them switch sides. When Barry came in, a lot of them switched sides to be cool. Yeah. But my point is this. Nobody bigger than corporations, man. Not even LeBron. LeBron is money. That's why his ass ain't retired yet neither. And I'm saying that because this man told you Michael Jordan always been his friend. So what else I said? Guys, remember when I said anybody going against Michael Jordan, their ass going to be kicked off TV too? Remember when I said that? All right. Everybody kept going to LeBron James, the narrative, the GOAT getting kicked off TV. Bingo. Now y'all got it now? Now you see why Shannon Sharp off TV? All the things I told you, you now can see for yourself. Everybody that kept running with LeBron as the GOAT, They ruined their credibility, and their ass gonna get kicked off TV. That's right. Told y'all what happened. Those narratives are not to be pushed because it's not the truth. Let's go. There you got it, man. All right, get you some of that new sunscreen. I just wanted to show y'all we're in a diverse country, and that's all I want to show you. Let's go. Jaden Smith getting joked on. He always get clowned. Now, Will and Jada's son always getting baked and cooked because he always doing something goofy. At this point now, he is ruining Christian Louboutin. Jaden Smith has no damn talent at all. Will and Jada kids have no damn talent. He can't be a proper model. He done modeled with a house on his head. He done modeled a Louis Vuitton dollhouse bag, like weird stuff. Y'all, you're looking at Christian Louboutins. Yes. The same thing I'm going to say when they brought out them big-ass rubber Alexander McQueen boots. I said, ain't nobody wearing that. They think because it's designer, you're going to wear it. Now, do you see those? Look. Jaden Smith mocked over $1,800 Christian Louboutin loafers. I'm trying to show y'all, man. This is the stuff they be promoting, man. Weird. Let's go. All right, y'all. Wow. Kanye proving a point to y'all. I don't need media to sell out. I don't got to keep paying for ads. Media is against y'all. Y'all better get this right today. Y'all all have the proof and facts. This year, you should all have your proof that media is controlled. Can y'all now see how they purposely stayed away from Kanye West? How many of y'all knew that Kanye West sold out in Los Angeles? How many of y'all knew that he sold out 70,000 tickets? How many of y'all know that Kanye West made $16 million off one concert? How many of y'all knew that? Told y'all a million times. The reason why y'all media is corny as hell, because it's controlled. Y'all media is controlled more than the goddamn public school criteria, y'all. Because the small hat people, they control the schools and they control our education. No, they don't. Guess who's been controlling your education now? Ye has officially earned his highest grossing concert by a rapper in history. With each of his 2 SoFi Stadium shows grossing $16 million. Each night also sold 74,000 tickets, breaking SoFi Stadium concert gross record and making Ye the first rapper to surpass both. I think y'all were getting distracted with a whack-ass versus battle, so you won't know about Kanye concert. But when you understand who control that whack-ass versus, you're going to see on the whack-ass rappers on that whack-ass versus. And wherever those whack-ass rappers at, it's going to be corny as hell. Meanwhile, this man selling out tickets, no hype, no narratives, no internet. On top of that, he's blackballed and shadow banned. Damn. Kanye shadow banned online, y'all. And blackballed in real life. Damn. But what I told you, we in the world. As long as you got real fans, you'll be okay. When you got real fans, they only can play the industry game when you got fake fans. See, when you got fake fans, they can cut your water off and turn it back on when your views ain't real, when your subs ain't real, when your following ain't real. When you got a strong fan base that's going to stand up, you ain't going to get fired. But when you ain't got a real fan base because you got paid bots and views and fake-ass people, no, you can be stopped easy. But when you got real fans, they going to pull up. That's right. It's called real influence. It's called good music. They ain't stupid. Kanye got a lot of good music. And if you bought his music, there you got it. And his music more recent. Somehow it was all downplayed. Wow. This is why I'm glad y'all culture is dead and over. It's corny. Glad it's over. Spit on it. Trash. Because of the control part. See, what happened is, it was a culture called hip-hop, but see, they sold it out to corporations. And see, ever since the corporations had it, this is what I learned corporations did. Corporations decided this a long time ago. I learned this shit. Corporations said, we create our own superstars, and we always make the money. LeBron James, jayz, we create our own superstars, and they'll channel us all the money. When they started creating their own superstars, guys, that's when they took the culture over. That's why it's two sides. I just figured it all out years later. ESPN, LeBron James was a corporation. He was owned by the corporations to keep these corporations going. So even if you guys ever decide to boycott us, we got people that will always steer y'all back to us because they work for us. Corporation, we got our own people. Got it? But the ones that's naturally off their real talent and fans, they are the organic talent. Those are the ones we can't control because they don't work for us. Let's go back to the charts. Who did Kanye say lied to you? All the people he said lied to you, here they go right here on the chart. When Kanye said they lied to you, who they go on that chart? Let's go right here. When Kanye said they lied to you, here they go right here. The main people that brainwash y'all ass. Here you go. So Kanye West proving a point. Damn, corporations against me. My own people turn against me. Still winning. Told y'all ain't gonna never make me choose who to like. I'm not fruity. I'm not zesty. So you ain't gonna make me like this man over that man. I look at the scoreboard who win in the game. When I watch football, I don't look at booties. That's y'all. I don't care. I just watch who's gonna win. See what I'm saying? Y'all got turned like that, guys. You guys got turned into zesty females. See, y'all pick y'all favorite rappers like a woman pick out a blouse in the store or a pocketbook. Meanwhile, he's winning for real. But your reality had to be controlled. See, when you work for the corporation and somebody speaks out against the corporation, sir, your job is to turn everybody against that man. When Kanye went against the corporation, somebody's job was to make up and fight for the corporation. One day y'all get it. It's all old now. It's all over. But just know that. They kept trying to tell me somebody sold out Yankee Stadium, 40,000. They sold out Yankee Stadium. Well, they didn't keep telling me somebody sold out 70,000. 70,000. They didn't keep saying that. They didn't keep repeating this one. Oh, yeah, I think it was a smack. Because where it is, that was at Yankee Stadium. That was a Yankee event. And where it is, Jay-Z had to break bread with Yankee. You better get it right. Now, in this situation, who Kanye West broke bread with? That's the question. Well, you know he made $16 million. Or just this show alone. No. That Yankee Stadium for Jay-Z was a partnership. It was a damn job. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's money, right? This is why I don't rock with media, y'all. So I want y'all all to get. When I said I don't participate in no BLACK media at all, it's because of this right here. I've been got tired of the picking and choosing, and that's also the reason why a lot of people channel flopping. Meaning, it's a reason why YouTube crashing is never going to be great again. Because it was too much picking and choosing and too much control for too many years. Now you got all these has-been celebrities on here. They brought industry tactics, covering up news, keeping black stupid, tap dancing, pushing agendas. They did all this corny stuff. That's why I don't like it no more. And I don't want to hear their mouth or see their face. It's corny, y'all. All right? Because they wouldn't let people even be free with their choices. You got subliminally, virtually oppressed online because of your views and opinions. You got shamed. You are not allowed to have free choices in a time of free will. Back to the high and low IQ. High IQ makes you ascend to a certain level. You also can compare this to the chakras. High IQ brings you to a higher level. It's called realization of who you are and what you're around. But when you kept at that low IQ, you always kept in that red, broke, sorry, low level. And you're always going to look up to people with high IQ. So when you got a low IQ, you will always be controlled by high IQs. That's how it works. And it's very important for you to stay where you at, and that's going to keep your ass where you at, and you're going to keep shopping, fool. That's why you're going to see all them colors, same colors at the shopper. Because these symbols and icons are attached to your chakras. That's why you stay on red, you stay broke, extremely low. Low IQ, low money. Low lifestyle, low living, low everything. It's science that you didn't comprehend yet. Therefore, he didn't comprehend it yet. This same chart right here. Follow the money. So I'm showing you all that. Kanye did it all off the charts. Guys, I'm going to tell you again. When you do a show for Yankee, you're supposed to be big. When you're down with Apple, you're supposed to be big. When you got all this power backing, you're supposed to be big. And that's how it was all supposed to be. You got it? It was a big money takeover. This time around, it was different. When you like a rapper, you like a basketball player, you also got to like all these brands. And that's what happened. The whole time you screaming out LeBron's the GOAT, where were you shopping at? What was you buying? When you were screaming out LeBron's the GOAT, you had that damn iPhone, talking shit and driving a Tesla. All right. Let's go. He worked for the corporations, y'all. That's how he got 2.5. That's the whole thing when you saw him with Bill Gates. When you saw him with Warren Buffett and them, that's what all that was about. See Bill Gates on that chart, family? See that blue? See that blue? See that Jay-Z blue? That's Microsoft, Bill Gates. That's what all the hang with Oprah was about. Oprah, Bill Gates, they were putting him in a position. He's going to be the face of corporations. Look at Jay-Z as corporations' first rapper. Look at it like that. That's what he was. The corporations hired rapper, period. You're going to stay in that pyramid. You're going to stay in that diamond. Get it? And you ain't never going to get out that pyramid. Because them pyramids going to have you all over the place. You're going to stay in this bubble right here. See the bubbles? You're going to stay in them bubbles. And that's all it was about, y'all. Grow up. Get over it. It's okay. The party's over. It's over. Finished. Happy. Y'all talking about a conversation at 10 years old. Everything I'm saying, I knew exactly what happened. When Kaepernick took a knee, I knew exactly what happened. What else I know? Colin Kaepernick was on the bench. It was not like he was starting. He was on the bench. That's what made Kaepernick a straight troublemaker. Because he was mad his coach had benched his ass. Meanwhile, what Colin Kaepernick get out the deal? $30 million. Everybody got paid. Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick broke up $50 million. What's the big deal? What I want you to get is now the corporation's out for revenge. I told y'all, the people they threaten to shut down, people getting revenge now. So when Ryan Clark is still talking that talk, he's not getting it. The NFL took over ESPN, and they didn't forget when you guys were protesting with that talk, you're still doing that same talk on TV. All right? Let's go. Meanwhile, Ryan, you work for corporations, fool. You work for the corporation you work for. Is this simple? They in business with all of them. So how long did you think you were going to keep talking this talk? They also been charged of being racist against Caitlin Clark, too. Yep. So that's why they're gone for many reasons, y'all. Let's just get off of that. I wanted to show y'all. Kanye is working without the corporations, y'all. Remember Kanye West told you he's free? Remember he told you out of his own mouth, I'm free. I can say what I want. I don't got to be like them. What he say, Jim Jones, they punks. What he say, Boosie, you broke. All y'all broke and y'all punks. I'm the true gangster. Kanye West said that. Did it go viral? No. He said the most realest stuff in the past years. They just cover it up. Kanye's crazy. He been screaming. If anybody been screaming out to them people of color, it's been that man Kanye West screaming out to them people. But they got tricked to turn on him, y'all. So they don't hear nothing he say. Everything he do be the truth. Meaning he back up what he say. I'm just showing y'all. If that man ever tried to free y'all, he would have been the main one out of all of them that tried. At least he tried. He could have been a dude that was straight wrong with two left shoes, woke up one day and said, I'm going to try to do right by these people. They still turned him down. That's why they going to suffer, y'all. Told you that. And what else I say? Kanye going to still get his money. I told you that 2 years. I said he going to still get his money. Bingo. You see him getting his money? Made $16 million. Oh, don't forget, Kanye making $16 million while Floyd Mayweather just lost $50 million. Told you, if you pay attention, you'll see who's who. I'll make it clear for you again. I always try to tell these people, man, they hard-headed, y'all. I said certain people going to still get money and certain people ain't. It's been happening right in your face, but you still ain't get it. One guy playing boss, his ass went back to work. One guy claimed boss, he was getting cooked online for an afro. He was getting cooked online for a wig. He was getting cooked online for all this stuff. Meanwhile, you still ain't get it yet. I know why you ain't get it. It ain't your fault, y'all. They hit it very good. And somebody played it off real good. Yeah. We also come to the conclusion. I came to the conclusion. He cut his hair because he had to put on that Yankee hat. That's my opinion. My opinion is he cut his hair because he knew he had a market for Yankees. That's my opinion. I assume a lot of different things. Nothing I say is a fact, but just know, if he taking an L in your face, he ain't gonna let you see it. I'm saying all that because, according to the scoreboard, a lot of LeBron James been fired ever since Luka went to the team. But they kept acting like LeBron James. No, he been fired. So I'm just letting you know, man, a lot of this stuff you're watching ain't for no reason. The only difference is your media is controlled. So being that I want to stay in reality, I got off Instagram and stopped watching bloggers for a reason, y'all. We had a time where I got to pay attention. I can't put energy into fake stuff. This guy got blackballed from every platform and still packed 74,000 twice at 16.3 million a night. He made 16.3 million a night. No other rapper can sell out like that. See that? I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to keep it real with it. We're going to talk about 50 too. You're going to see 50 fell back off jayz, right? And then you're going to see Eminem came on that stage. But what 50 already told you? He listened to Eminem. So even if jayz had to call Eminem, tell 50 to chill. 50 going to chill. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you, man, how it's playing out. Let's go. See the Hollywood Reporter? Meaning, see, you see music universe. When I went to look up Kanye West rocking the show, y'all, only like one hip hop site. Only one. To prove to y'all how they purposely block out Kanye West. So if I Google Kanye West, it look like he ain't doing nothing. Meanwhile, he got shows lined up in America right now as we speak. What that means is if y'all did want to go to a Kanye West show, they're going to make sure you don't know about it. Kanye West announced his 2026 New Orleans concert coming next. He's coming to New Orleans next. He's going to be in Tampa. See? Can y'all now see the media coverage? Can y'all now see they expose themselves in the end, y'all? And I promise y'all, they're going to expose themselves this year. They're going to fall. They're going to expose themselves from bias, and it's going to prove their lack of credibility. When all you got to do in hip-hop culture is just be fair. You don't got to like Kanye, but you got to still remember Kanye got fans. So in a game of hip-hop culture, it's only right I announce Public Enemy the same way I announced Big Daddy Kane got a show, the same way I let it be known Rakim will be performing next week. It's the same thing. But when you understand it's a corporation thing and a political thing, then you understand why it had to be like that. Because once corporation took over, it became a game of influence. And you'll see, when Kanye was in Graces, and he was making everybody money, they loved him. See that? But when he started speaking up for himself, he started being tired of being played with. Bingo. When I know the truth, Kanye West's whole rebellion could have been to get away from jayz. It could be simpler than what you think it is. His whole rebellion, period, could have just been like, you know what? I don't want to be around jayz no more. I don't want to be in no business with him no more. I just want to get away from this dude. So you know what I'm going to do? If I got to lose deals and spaz out to get away from this dude, that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what he did, y'all. Because he's a genius. And I know what geniuses do. I also know smart Geminis. They do stuff on purpose. They act mad when they ain't mad. They act happy when they ain't happy. They play a lot of games, but they also always know what they're doing. Those are Geminis. I know exactly what they're doing. That's why I understand the president. I understand all the stuff they do, and they be trolling, saying crazy stuff. I know what they be doing, y'all. Geminis are the type where they're never going to let you know their true feelings, too. See what I'm saying? They like that. You got to know them to know their true feelings. They ain't going to let you know. My point is, Kanye been proving stuff to y'all. Meanwhile, that's why I said everybody sits back and laugh at y'all, believe all this fake stuff. And being that y'all believe so much fake stuff, it make y'all look like big-ass kids. jayz got public defenders that tell y'all shit. Check it out. My son defends jayz. So when I said the other day, my son, if anybody had a problem with jayz and Target, my son called y'all suckers and punks. My son defend Jay-Z. There you got it. Told you he was tap dancing. He was making it like, oh, you wrong. But at the same time, he disrespected anybody that had a problem. So there you got it, y'all. Their show is just over. That's it. Now let me show y'all when I say everything we talking about, we said already. 2023, I made the statement of record sales, everything in this game, period, is about world sales. If you're not a world figure, in reality, you're nobody. So I made it clear. Jay-Z is the king of New York, not the world. Jay-Z cannot take that show on the road and get the same result. It's not going to happen. It's just not. And I'll give him a pass. The fact that he played a businessman for so long, that's why. His ass ain't selling out no arenas all over. Bad Bunny wraps up record-breaking $467 million world tour. See that? Do you see it? Damn near $500 million on a tour. And you keep talking about they billionaires. You got 2.5. This fool just made $500 million and got there one tour. Taylor Swift made $6 billion on her last tour. $6 billion. World star. So I want y'all to get is people like Bad Bunny and others that made it where people got to step their game up. I already told you. I said it's Bad Bunny, Drake. They world stars. They on the same levels. The Weeknd, he right there. It's a few others. It's even people like Bruno Mars. Don't sleep on Bruno Mars. It's certain people on certain levels. They worldly figures. Music streams around the world every day. Sell out whenever they booked. That's why I told you it's not about who you like. Everybody that's not with that street criminal they don't care about what you think, y'all. So I wanted you to get that. That's just where this game is at now. That's why I've been telling you everything else is smoke and mirrors. I know the reality is Beyonce ain't doing that right now. Jay-Z, they not doing that. Y'all going to look like big-ass kids praising them at a Yankee Stadium while Bad Bunny going to embarrass them around the whole world. Now they can look at them. they so proud of Jay-Z selling out a Yankee Stadium for 3 days, whatever. Meanwhile, look, you see how much this man made? Then you ask how Kanye made all that money in 2 days. Kanye made $32 million in 2 concerts, y'all. Who the hell does that? You talk about a hip-hop accolade. Kanyewest broke a sellout ticket show record this week. He broke an RII record this week on the charts. Did you hear about it? Your current music, your current people right now, people that's not over 50, somehow you don't hear about them. Got it? All right, let's go. This is something else I didn't pay attention to. We'll get back to that. I didn't pay attention to this dude dissing Jim Jones, Fat Joe, Jadakiss. I didn't realize he was dissing them like that. Trashing their ass. Trashing Jim Jones about losing his house. Trashing Fat Joe about it. He said something about, man, he tried to say Fat Joe wife like DJ Khaled. He disrespectful. I didn't know he was on their heels like that. Why? They downplayed it. You know what I'm saying? Because Jim Jones talk about he don't deserve to talk because he's something about money. Man, he dissed their ass in a rap, y'all. What's his name? 38 Special? Yeah, 38 Special. I guess short for 38 Special. It starts with claiming Jada didn't want to get outshined and refused to do a collaboration with him. Jada didn't want to do a song with him. That led to Jada dissing the Rochester rapper on the track. Also, Jada was taking people money. Fat Joe and Stove Cooks. Jim Jones then got involved, telling Special he couldn't compete with Jada, trying to get clout. Khaled, Joe, and Jada hopped on the track, The Aroma, dissing the rapper. I knew that rapper had to be somebody they dissing him. So, in return, he got back and dissed all their ass. He dissed Khaled, Joe, Jada, and Jimmy. All right? He dissed DJ Khaled about being silent about certain stuff. Then he fired at Jim Jones saying he wasn't qualified to speak on him because no one ever said Jim Jones had the best verse on the song. So he was saying, Jimmy, your ass came and rap. I don't even know why you talking. And then Jim Jones tried to say, sir, you're broke. Long story short, man, being that a lot of their peers ain't going to say nothing, a lot of y'all ain't going to say nothing, it took somebody from Rochester, upstate New York, to diss all of their ass. Because nobody from New York City going to do it. It's that simple. Also told you a whole nother generation going to do what they do. When they told you New York City was sinking, it's not a mistake. The land's sinking and the people sinking. Because the people are under the spell of their favorite entertainers. And he dissing their ass. Fat Joe should not be on YouTube. Jadakiss should not be on YouTube. Jim Jones should not be on YouTube. Fat Joe should not be on YouTube. They don't have a career. They're still talking. They're still giving comments. They're still showing their face when they're all disgraced. They're Ryan Clark, all right? When you see Ryan Clark, he's no different. They all in the same boat. Ryan Clark, Jadakiss, he started to look like Jadakiss, ain't he? They all in the same boat. Y'all now get when I said YouTube is for has-beens and failures? All right. He's upcoming. They want his ass to be just a YouTuber. They want him to be a streamer. Meanwhile, he dissing all of them in straight lyrics. Did you hear the song yet? So I'm going to keep telling you, your culture is corny because it's controlled. All right, this 50 Cent new project, Fightland. This while he was at the event with Sherry Shepherd, but this is a new thing, man. It's about boxing, a new show. So entertainment still goes on. And this is why 50 been trolling online, playing around. But yesterday, he was on national TV. So I always give you the update, who's on national TV. When I said that 50 Cent is still a star in America, he's still a household name. And I told you, if your name is not good, you will not be on that national TV like that. You will not be on the shows that go all around the world. Unless you are in good standard. All right? Same thing with your boy Hov. When Hov sits on that couch right there and breaks his silence, that will be a real Jay-Z interview. Until he does that, you got it? You must be on the national television. That national TV in the morning proves your celebrity status as of now. See? You know you got to have a current status, right? You used to work at a job. You don't work there no more. You come back, the damn key don't work. All right? That's what we're talking about. You can still keep the key all you want. But if that key don't work, you're not relevant. So if you don't sit on that couch now, you're not relevant. When I saw Jeezy on that couch, what Jeezy say? He's doing a residency in Vegas, which means he was promoted on national TV. Damn it, I ain't even seen Ja Rule sit on national TV. If you're not a household name, you will not be on national TV. I ain't talking about no damn TMZ. I ain't talking about no little clip. I'm talking about they will not sit down and talk about what you got going on in life. What's this, what's that? If you ain't doing that right there, you're not relevant, y'all. All right? So that's just what it is. That's why I was trying to get out of separation. Everything they do is playing online. Everybody's online stuck. 50 Cent plays online because he got real projects. If you don't got a real project, if you're not in a current contract, if you're not currently in a big deal, you're not currently working, you don't got a career. You still got a name. See, Ryan Clark got a name. Yes, he got a name. Shannon got a name, but they're not in a contract. Meaning they don't got no job. Corporations don't want them. Let me make it clear for you. Corporations don't want them. So you ask yourself why? They don't generate revenue, y'all. You got to generate revenue now. You see the numbers being generated. Kanye generating 32 million in 2 days. Bad Bunny generating damn near $500 million. You got to generate numbers, y'all. That's why I say the chitlin circuit is over. They kept talking and talking. They're not diverse. Family, everybody that is diverse, meaning has a multi-fan base, meaning you're not just for one people, you're going to be all right. When you're just for one people, you're going to go broke. See that? 50 Cent is your example. No matter how much you love 50, he has other fans that love him as well. So he's always going to be okay. The same way y'all turn on 50, he's going to be okay. Same way you turn on Kanye, he's going to be okay. You turn on lilwayne, they got real fan bases, y'all. All races, all colors, all languages. That's what makes you a global superstar. That's all it is. So, like when I told ladies, there's many different new shows out here that's popping. 50 Cent know that. That's why I keep telling you online, low-level trash. It's okay to watch low-level trash, but if that's all you watch, you ain't gonna know nothing. That's all I was telling you. You ain't gonna know nothing. 50 Cent also talking about how he got a track with him, Eminem, and Tupac. It's gonna be on a video game coming out. I think the new Street Fighter. Yeah. So I just wanted y'all to see. 50 plays online. He does a lot of goofball stuff, but it's for promotion of brands. He actually has real work going on. If you don't have real work, you don't exist. So once again, some people gonna get money and some people not. You know who Kanye down with? You know who Trump down with? Meaning, you know who Kanye down with? You know who Snoop down with? Snoop got a movie coming out. You know Rick Ross down with? Rick Ross on tour right now. All right, you see everybody getting their money, right? All right then, and you're gonna see people crying. Ryan was against this red hat, and he also said it on TV. That's one of the reasons his ass fired. It ain't just because of one thing. Ryan Clark fired because of a lot of things he said, y'all. Barking on people. Guys, you can't bark on your coworker at work. I don't give a damn where you work at. You can't just start screaming on your coworker, embarrassing them. You can't do that. That's what he did. He was arrogant because he had Greenberg behind his back. He had Stephen A. on his back. He thought he was the man. He thought he was going to be the next Michael Irvin, y'all. But what he didn't know is his silly personality was going to go against him. Look at Ryan Clark being laughed at on national TV, y'all. Look at him embarrassing that culture. Look at him embarrassing the community. Huh? That's what he's doing. Embarrassing that skin color. You see all them different races? You got 3 different races right there. Embarrassing. They laughing at it. He a joke. A clown, y'all. Laughing like he's a clown. Mina Grimes busting out laughing at Ryan Clark in his face because she can't even stop. They just busting out laughing. That means he talking stupidity. He's hilarious. Right here, y'all. Clown. So now y'all get what I said. He been clowning. Clowning and cooling the same thing. That's what he was doing. Ryan Clark was on 2 shows. Greeny had his back more than Stephen A. He was on Get Up and First Take. 2 shows acting a damn fool. And being disrespectful. So now you got it, y'all. Y'all all have it clear as day. Ryan Clark realizes he's officially a YouTuber now. And until he gets a new contract, he's going to stay a YouTuber. He's also crying because he know he got fake-ass views. If his views is real, he'll be happy because he'll know all the money he about to make. If you had more time to make money off your business, will you be mad you got fired? Let's use your brain, y'all. Come on. You got your own t-shirt company. You got t-shirts, hats. You got your own merchandise. You've been making your money, but you got fired from your day job. But now you can make more money off selling your merchandise off your website, right? So why would you cry if you get fired from a job when you supposed to got your own company and TV show that's doing so good? No, like I said, your views ain't real, Ryan Clark. If your views was real, ESPN wouldn't have fired you. You'd have been transitioning traffic. And then another reason why you wouldn't be crying, because you would already know the YouTube channel doing good and you're going to make all that money regardless. And being that you fired, you're not going to make more money on YouTube. So why the hell are you crying for? Because you know YouTube ain't shit. That's why. You know YouTube is embarrassing. YouTube was another market y'all try to get down with to be greedy and get extra money. But you had no clue your part-time job was going to become your full-time job. Just like Shannon. Y'all part-time job somehow became your full-time job. Marcellus Wiley. See, it was a part-time job, but now it's full-time because you ain't getting no more jobs. So, bro, you was a part-time worker as a janitor, but somehow now your ass work 14 hours. Bingo. All right? So y'all now got the pattern. They all kicked off TV. They all finished, y'all. The experience, the BT experience is officially over. This was the year media has crashed out and they ass getting kicked off TV, all right? You got it? They were arrogant because they was with corporation. This is the corporation cutting their ass off. No more corporate checks. You will only get commercials for startup companies and low-level AI commercials. YouTube, fool. He realized it, y'all. How you know that? Guys, this is how you know he was hurt. He was doing an interview on his own channel about himself. He's supposed to be explaining what happened, but he couldn't get the story out. In the middle of the story, he started crying like a girl, like a girl that he loved fired him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was acting like when you're in a relationship and the girl do something dirty to you, and you know what I'm saying? He was crying in the middle. He was hurt. He couldn't finish the conversation. He started breaking. Bro, how you breaking down interviewing yourself? And I'm saying that because other day you was in the gym acting hard. You was in the gym. I could have sworn in the background I heard, nigga ain't worried about nothing. You in the gym working out. I said, y'all, he just acting like he ain't hurt. He acting like he's unfazed. Then the day after that, he's crying. No, it's called realization. When you realize your ass ain't getting no more of them goddamn Disney checks, and you realize you ain't got no contract, and you start thinking about them damn bills. Yeah, I know what's up, brother. You an ex-football player. So if you ain't downplay your life, you got bills. It's called realizing, damn, I need a job. Y'all got it, right? All right, y'all. YouTube is low-level work. They should have never did this. When you work for a corporation like ESPN on it, everything you do better be ESPN. If y'all really get what I'm saying. See, this is how it works. As long as I work for ESPN, I'm going to make money for them. I'm going to help them make money. As long as I help them make money, I'm going to make money. Then when I retire, I'm going to take all that clientele. Then I'll make all my money when I retire. Whatever. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, everything I do outside of them is also supposed to be to help them and help me. But when they kept trying to establish their own little side brands. You want to use major corporations, but you want to start your own little side brand to pivot. Pivot, man, your ass ain't going nowhere, fool. Your pivot foot's going to stay right there. That's what you're going to do. See, you didn't know y'all all set up in these mazes. See, the pivot means you ain't going to do nothing. You're going to be stuck right there. It's going to look like you're moving, doing stuff, but in reality, your foot just moving. So what you didn't get, Ryan Clark, you started thinking that you're this celebrity guy, and you try to bring that energy to ESPN, but you lost focus. You're a football analyst. Everything you're supposed to do around your life 24/7 is football, 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 football. But when you and Shannon got greedy and goofy, and y'all started trying to be Wendy Williams, that's what ruined your damn career. Interviewing bozos, clowns, talking about political agendas, your favorites, and you showed your lack of diversity. You showed that you guys won't comprehend it's a big market out here, and you also proved y'all got low IQ, and y'all only talk to low IQ people. All right, that's that simple. It's not about race. It's about what IQ level you on, y'all. They're trained to talk down to people. This is the chart of talking down to people. When you got a high IQ, you at green, and you dumb down, and you think people stupid, you talking to that red, and you got it right here. That's called talking down to people. They always think they talking to people with a low IQ, y'all. Therefore, that's why they all getting exposed now. That's really what it's about. The fact that they insulted people's intelligence is why they exposed. This called the black game is over. The black card. Playing a black and white game. On national TV, pushing your black views and opinions, but getting corporations and white dollars. The game's over, sir. That's all it is. Being that he realized it, now Ryan Clark, on your podcast, you can talk whatever you want, but just know ain't nobody else gonna hear you. No, it's just for y'all. On that note, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. Definitely gonna get out of here, all right? So the whole thing with jayz, here you got it. Right here, jayz right here. All people saying is, why you don't take the $50 test, sir? That's all they saying. Allegedly, you want the godmother to pay you $100,000, but you won't just take a $50 test. So this is my whole point of the IQ chart. I don't know what this is, but this has to be media for low IQ people. Because smart people saying, just take the test, and everybody will shut up. Jay-Z fighting the godmother of a man claiming to be his son over 6-figure debt. So he acting like he want the money. He acting like he need the money. Let's go. I never seen a man fight tooth and nail just to avoid a $50 DNA test. That boy is his son. Boosie even called him out in the rap. This is so embarrassing. What's the fuss, and why can't Jay-Z just do a DNA instead of fighting? If he is so sure he is not the biological dad, then do it. Why can't he just take the DNA test? There you go, y'all. Oh, nobody want to hear this crap. This called janky-ass blogger news, bro. Keep this crap going. You did it last summer. Keep it going again, man. Smart people just want to know, take the test, sir. Are you going to take the test? All right. This is for idiots to entertain all day, all right? So my low IQ people, carry on. All right. Remember that, y'all. The world is based on IQ. Y'all old school. It ain't based on race, IQ levels. It's also a nice way for people to disrespect you to your face. Disrespect the hell out your ass. Somebody call you low IQ. You know how many names they called you at one time? That's right. It's a new code of things, y'all. New code. Yeah. So on that note, y'all, shout out to my people that's up. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna enjoy my Saturday. Just know, y'all, when reality sets in, this is how it looks. It's called Get Out. This man, in the middle of his conversation, realized he got fired, but he's also realized he got bills. And he realized that he got fired right before the first. Yeah, he's realizing it. That's the face of realization. On that note, y'all, we're going to get out of here. Thank y'all for tapping in. We out. One. Appreciate y'all all. Thank you.